Hello, this is Mator, and today I'm going to be showing you how to download and install Fmo, Forge Menu Overhaul. This mod is very useful if you have multiple mods which add numerous recipes to the Forge in Skyrim. It can obviously be kind of cumbersome to have so many recipes, and this provides an extra level of categorization. So first off, you're going to download Fmo. It's not yet publicly available in this video, but by the time you see this video, it will be. You download it manually, and you should have a small archive called fmo.zip. If you open up this archive, you will see edit scripts, fmo compatibility.rtf, and fmo readme.txt. The readme will tell you how to install and use it, which is basically what this video is going to be doing. The compatibility document is going to be very useful to you. It'll talk to you about what mods are compatible, which ones aren't, why, and all that other stuff. The edit scripts is basically everything you need to install it. Now, Fmo requires that you have test5 edit, so I'm going to get that real quick. Test5 edit. Just a Google search. It's available on the Skyrim Nexus. If you haven't heard of test5 edit, it's a Skyrim modding tool. It's sort of like the creation kit, only it was made by users. It's pretty useful. It has scripts and other things as well. So I'm just going to download it here real quickly. Now the most recent version of test5 edit is 3.0.30. Now I've noticed something interesting. I've been using 3.0.28 while developing most of Fmo, and 3.0.30 actually has some weird errors going on when it comes to copying files or copying records inside of mod files. So I would actually recommend that you, if you have it, use 3.0.28. I may, if I'm given permission by zlab, upload the 3.0.28 test5 edit exe. Otherwise, certain mod files just won't work. So anywho, to install this, you're just going to go to your Skyrim directory, and then I like to put it in its own folder, test5 edit, and then you just drag and drop right in. I already have it installed, so I won't do that, but you can see same stuff. It's just drag and drop. Then to install Fmo, you're just going to take the edit scripts folder and drag and drop it into here as well. And I'm just going to do that real quickly. As you can see, nothing to it. It's 2 seconds. Pretty simple. Once Fmo is installed, you can start up test5 edit. But first, you're going to want to review the mod files that you have installed that are armor mods, and you are only interested in ones that add recipes to the forges. If it doesn't add a recipe to the forge, Fmo doesn't affect it, and I don't even list it in the compatibility document. I already have my mods organized here. Just for the means of testing, I'm going to show you a whole bunch of armor mods all at once, like 50. Here are a whole bunch of flawless armor mods. These are ones which work great with Fmo right out of the box. You don't have to do anything. These are fully compatible ones where some of the names are a little bit funky and Fmo won't sort them properly. So the names have to be fixed using another script I included called the Fmo Sorting Script. Anywho, let's get on with this. Start up test5 edit. And here we are. I'm going to right click and go to select none and then manually select the files which I know have constructible object records which are going to be sorted by Fmo. So I have Skyrim Dawnguard Dragonborn, Omagard's Armor Compilation, and then I'm just going to go up from the bottom here. And I'm just doing this many mods to show you how powerful Fmo is and the fact that it can work with as many armor mods as you want. So if you're like insane about armor mods, you can get 50 armor mods or 100 armor mods or however many armor mods you want, assuming that they all work with Fmo, and it'll make your forge look beautiful. Alright, everything's loaded up. It took 1 minute and 33 seconds to load up these 50 mods in test5 edit. I'm now going to apply the Fmo Sorting Script, version 2.00. Now to do that, if you just missed it, you right click anywhere in this window here and click Apply Script. Then up here you can choose the script you want to apply. You just want to choose Fmo Sorting Script version 2.00 and then click OK. Now if you want to, you can make this go faster by not running it on the armor mods which don't have names which need to be adjusted. So for instance, here in the Nexus mod manager, you can see all of these mods in the flawless category. They all work just great. right out of the box, so you don't need to run the sorting script on them. So you can make the sorting script run faster by not opening them up in your first run through. Anywho, it's now going through and it's renaming items so that they sort properly with FMO. And I will get back to you when this is done making all of its name changes. Alright, it's now finishing up. It's telling me what prefixes correspond to only a single item and thus will be left unsorted. So you can see here there are a few items, 17 items in total, that will be left unsorted. But 232 name changes made, that's a lot. That's a lot of progress. As you can see here, boom, all these name changes. So we're now going to apply the main FMO script. Right click anywhere, click Apply Script, select FMO Script version 2.00 and click OK. It's really that simple. And then we're going to have to wait again. Applying these scripts, it takes a little while depending on how many mod files you have. It can take as long as 6 minutes, I suppose. That's how long it's taking me here. So yeah, just have to be patient. Maybe you leave your computer, maybe you listen to some cool music while it's applying, whatever. One thing to note though, there's a possibility that while it's running, if it's taking a really long time, Test5Edit will prompt you asking you if you want to save your changes. It does this automatically, I think, every 10 minutes or something or so. And so if it does that, it will actually stop the script from progressing. So you have to close that dialog if it comes up. So if you leave your computer, it's just something to be aware of. Anywho, it's now going through, processing a whole bunch of COBS records. You can see here it says error record COBS contains unexpected or out of order subrecord CTDA. Now normally when there's an unexpected or out of order subrecord error, you should really be freaking out because that means that your FMO script, FMO patch file will create CTDs, crashes to the desktop when Skyrim starts. But there is one particular mod, craftable templar.esp, which corresponds to the Templar armor mod, which this is actually okay. But in any other situation where you see an error like this, it means you're using a mod file that was made with an old modding tool, something like test5snip or similar mod tool, which created corrupted data, which Test5Edit cannot interpret properly, and thus running the FMO script on it will cause problems. So normally when you see that, you should freak out. And yeah. Anywho, it's now found all these prefixes. As you can see, that is a crap ton of prefixes. That is a lot. So it's asking me if I want to use an FMO patch file that already exists. I don't have a file in this list which I want to serve as that, so I'm just going to click OK, leave it blank. And now it will ask me to enter the name of my patch file in the next window. So this is what I want to call it for the new module file. I'm just going to call it FMO patch test. I'm going to click OK. So it'll do all this and it'll probably take another minute or two. I'll get back to you then. And as I said, here is the dialog I was talking to you about. This dialog will stop the script from running, so you just have to click no when it comes up, and then the script will continue. This is the longest step, so please be patient. 25% complete. I'll come back to you guys when this is. Alright, the FMO script is now done. So as you can see here, it finished up, and the FMO patch now contains 1,951 records. That's a lot. Okay, so to finish up, we're just going to close Test5Edit. It'll ask us if we want to save these plugins and back them up. I'm not going to back them up, but you probably should. And then you just click OK, it saves everything, and voila. I'm now going to go into my Skyrim launcher and just check to make sure my load order is looking good. Let's see here. Yep, that's right. And oh, gotta disable this one. And that should do it. Alright. And now I'm going to start up Skyrim, and I will see you guys there.